and welcome back to the channel. Day 13 of the 2026 FIFA World Cup saw two European powerhouses in action, with one doing a lot better than the other. So let's get straight into it. This is the World Cup recap. The first game of the day saw Portugal hammer Uzbekistan 5-0. Portugal and Cristiano Ronaldo finally opening up their winning account of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. They looked dangerous every single time they attacked and put savage pressure on Uzbekistan throughout, and it could have been a lot more than just 5. Cristiano Ronaldo finally answers the calls in this year's tournament, scoring twice in the game, and he could have easily had a hat-trick. With obviously the likes of Lionel Messi shining and Kylian Mbappe, Harry Kane, so many other players in the top bracket of the game, he really needed to step up, and he did yesterday evening against Uzbekistan. Ronaldo led the way for Portugal as they produced probably one of the most convincing wins of the tournament. Of course, Uzbekistan aren't anything to really write home about, but you obviously have to just play what's in front of you, and they did so in droves. The second game of the day then was between England and Ghana. Both sides produced a really surprising 0-0 draw with a very tight defensive performance from both sides, but very few clear-cut chances really throughout the game for either side. Ghana impressed by frustrating England really, and getting a point against one of the tournament favourites. England were probably the better side overall, but their fans won't be happy about how hard they found it to break down Ghana and actually create any sort of a real chance of the game. They didn't have many, in fairness, so that'll be something that the England fans won't be too impressed with as they go into their third and final group game. I suppose the kind of main thing to take out of that from England, I wasn't overly impressed with their kind of defensive capabilities in the first game. They obviously conceded 2 against Croatia, and realistically Croatia weren't great. So look, obviously they got a clean sheet in this game, which was great for them, but I don't know if there's enough there in that squad to really compete at this tournament. The third game of the day then was between Croatia and Panama. Croatia managed to edge it in the end. It was a very competitive game and a tense one really, I suppose, for Croatia, who probably went into the game as favourites, but they managed obviously to pick up the 3 points. Panama stayed competitive throughout, but Ante Budimir managed to get the all-important goal for Croatia just before the hour mark to give them vital points in the hunt for progression into the World Cup knockout stages. Croatia were disciplined and composed throughout the game and obviously got the 3 vital points for them, their first win of the tournament after losing the first game against England 4-2. The tournament is all but finished now for Panama, but you never know what can happen in the final game week. And the fourth and final game of day 13 of the 2026 FIFA World Cup saw Colombia beat the Dominican Republic of Congo 1-0. Colombia earned a hard-fought 1-0 win in a game where chances really were limited for both sides, and especially the South American side. Colombia's defence stood firm, and it also meant that their places in the knockouts are secured. The goal came from Crystal Palace's Daniel Muñoz, who scored his second goal of the tournament. And this evening kicks off, I suppose, the third round of fixtures in the 2026 FIFA World Cup. All of these fixtures now in each group will be played at the same time. So this evening we have, in Group B, we've Bosnia, Herzegovina and Qatar, and Switzerland and Canada kicking off at the same time. Morocco and Haiti and Scotland and Brazil. That's going to be a really good group to look out for this evening. I think them games kick off at about 11 o'clock tonight, Irish time. And Czechia and Mexico and South Africa play Korea in Group A, which will be, I think, on about 2 or 3 a.m. So a lot to play for as we go into the final matches. There'll be major disappointment and there'll be relief for certain teams, I suppose. I'm going to try and stay up if I can for Scotland and Brazil. Seeing how that Group C plays out will be really interesting. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe and share the channel with somebody who you think would enjoy these recap videos coming to you every day of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. So until the day 14 recap, I'll talk to you later.
Hey!